Hey, good evening. This is Chief Meteorologist Alex Kirchner with the 13 Weather Authority. We are looking at some snowfall on the way tonight, along with another chance later this week. So I've got a couple things to track for you tonight. Definitely be ready for some slippery roads at times. By the way, we're live on all of our digital properties, so our Facebook page, our YouTube page, as well as WREX.com and on our WREX News app. So you got multiple ways to stream us in case we do have to bring you any kind of urgent news or weather updates. So keep those in mind for the future. And by the way, live on the 13 WREX Facebook page, I'm keeping an eye on the comments and questions. So if you are wondering anything or want to chime in on your thoughts about tonight's snowfall and what's coming later this week, I'll be keeping an eye on those and I can interact with that throughout the rest of this evening. So make sure to chime in if you have any kind of questions. So first up, tonight's round of snowfall is knocking on our doorstep. Exact track radar has been kind of active across southern Wisconsin, but nothing has managed to get down to the ground yet. But you can see there's all sorts of snow coming in from Iowa. That will be affecting us later tonight. So as you look at exact track, anywhere where it's a little darker blue, kind of near Platteville and west, those are the spots that will be getting some light snowfall within the next hour. I think for us, we're not going to see anything until after 10 p.m. tonight. So here we are on future track. You can see that a lot of that snow really starts to fill in between 10 and 11 tonight. And then we've got steady snow showers through midnight, through at least 2 in the morning. And this is where we'll get the bulk of our accumulations. So evening hours, I think, will be dry, or at least the rest of this evening. Overnight, that's when we do see the light snow start to pile up a little bit. It'll be gone by about 4 a.m. So we won't see any active snowfall early tomorrow morning, but roads could still be a little slippery. So keep that in mind for the morning commute. Again, a lot of that snow is out before sunrise, but still there's going to be a slick spot or two. Could pick up to an inch for snowfall, or it could be even less than that. So not a ton of snow coming, but it is enough to cause some slippery areas. So just make sure that you're driving with care tomorrow morning. This is not a kind of major snowfall, but still there might be just enough where roads are going to be completely clean. So you may want to get out a little early tomorrow, get on the roads a little early, and then take it slow. Again, we're heading right into winter here, so anytime that snow is falling, you want to slow down, and definitely keep that in mind for early tomorrow. So again, inch or less across our backyard of that incoming snow late tonight. Then there's a second round on top of that. So more light snow showers expected for Thursday, mainly during the afternoon to evening, but that snow could even stick around as long as Thursday night. So now we're talking about possibly seeing snow over an inch. Similar impacts here. There could be some slick spots, especially for Thursday evening, Thursday night, possibly as late as Friday morning. So we're monitoring the track of this storm because there's still some wiggle room here as to whether the bulk of the snowfall goes to our north or if we do get into some of those heavier snow bands. And you'll see that here on future track. We do have much of the morning staying dry. We get into Thursday afternoon. That's when the snow starts to kind of go on and off. You can see here on future track that we've got, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, hit or miss snow showers. It's not like it's steady just yet. And then we get into Thursday evening. That's when the snow could become a lot steadier. And then steady snowfall into Thursday night, early Friday morning, which is why roads could still be a little slick for early Friday. So, early travelers going out for the holiday, getting out ahead of Christmas coming up next week, you might be running into some slick roads Friday morning. So it is out by about sunrise Friday and the rest of Friday, and the weekend is looking dry, but I wanted to at least get that on your radar. Monitor for updates for Thursday's snowfall because the amounts may be starting to trend a little higher because we'll be under some of those longer duration snow showers instead of just a quick little hit or miss snowfall. So that could lead to some slick roads for Thursday evening, Thursday night, early Friday morning for anybody hitting the road for the holidays. Holiday travelers, definitely pay attention if you're going to be traveling going into the weekend. There could be some slick spots early Friday. If you're hoping for a white Christmas, that definition, by the way, it's an inch or more on the ground by Christmas Day. So when we get to Christmas Day, if there's at least an inch of snow on the ground, it's considered a white Christmas. Not expecting this to last. We do look for a round of mild weather next week. We get above freezing, possibly into the 40s for a couple days in a row. So whatever we do manage to pick up the next couple days, I don't think is going to hang around long enough. So likely seeing an 8th year in a row without a white Christmas, but we'll have to see how Thursday plans out and if we do manage to get enough to stick around into next week, but not looking the greatest as of right now. So that's kind of the update we have for you when it comes to the couple rounds of snow on the way. By the way, if you're just joining us, we're live here on YouTube or live on our Facebook page, 13WREX. So if you got questions, you got comments, I'm keeping an eye out for those. We're also on our streaming platforms, WREX.com, our 13 News app. So if you ever need weather information in the future, you can definitely find us there on the go. So we're going to run kind of through this again for, again, anybody that's just hopping on right now. And let us know how you're feeling about the snowfall on our Facebook page. So here we are, exact track radar, some light snow coming down across Iowa right now. The snow has been struggling across Wisconsin because the air is pretty dry, but you see where those darker bands are? So those darker blue colors right below Waterloo, kind of to the right of Waterloo, that's where we're actually getting the snow to fall down and accumulate a little bit. So it's going to be a couple more hours before we see these snow showers really get into our backyard. So still got some time if we're going to be out and about this late this evening. You got dry roads for right now. As we turn to future track, it's probably going to take until after 10 o'clock before we see the snow really start to stick in our backyard. So it's going to be kind of a late overnight thing as we go through the night. You can see those snow showers are steady across the board. So like Grace here's, for instance, wondering, is this going to hit Dixon? Dixon will pick up some light snow. So you're looking at least a dusting of snowfall to come through your backyard, no matter where you are in the state line. So really, southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, you live here, you're probably going to see at least a dusting of snowfall late tonight. As we continue to go through future track, we'll have that snow exit a couple hours before sunrise, so it's not going to be actively snowing in the morning, but roads may not be completely clean, so we want you to maybe get out the door 5 minutes early and take it slower on the roads just in case because of some slick spots. I think all areas will see under an inch for snowfall, so it's a pretty uniform forecast. It's not like, oh, this one spot's going to get so much more than some other areas. So 1 inch or less when it comes to snow overnight, that still is enough to cause some slick spots on the road, so we want you to drive with care in the morning because of that added threat that's coming through. Then for Thursday, light snow showers looking likely starting Thursday afternoon going into Thursday evening. There could be some similar impacts here where we are looking at some slick roads at times, especially Thursday evening, Thursday night. We're monitoring the track of this storm because it could be trending above an inch for snowfall in total, but that kind of remains to be seen. There's still a little wiggle room on this storm, and you'll see that reflected here on future tracks. So Thursday morning looking dry. We get into Thursday afternoon, hit or miss snowfall with steady showers to the north. So a lot of central Wisconsin picking up some steady snowfall and higher totals then throughout Thursday afternoon. We get into late Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening for us here, far southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois. That's where we are looking at a round of snow that could cause some slick roads. So that'll be, again, Thursday evening into Thursday night, make it an additional burst of snowfall to come in early Friday morning before that all exits. So if you're hitting the road early for the holidays, you're getting out going into this weekend, you may have to watch out for some slick spots early Friday as a result of what could be maybe over an inch of snowfall. So we'll keep you up to speed on that. Definitely monitor the forecasts going into Thursday and be aware that Thursday evening, Thursday night, possibly even Friday morning, that's when we do look for some slick spots on the roads, especially for holiday travelers. And then that snow may not stick around into next week because we have a lot of sunshine coming this weekend and lots of mild air going into next week, which may cause a lot of that snow to melt. So Clark chiming in here, watching from Florida, well away from all this snowfall, be safe. So definitely take Clark's advice. Take it slower on the roads tomorrow morning and then keep an eye on Thursday for additional impacts there. So coming up tonight on 13 News at 10, we'll track the latest out of this round of snow, as well as how things are progressing with tonight's round. We'll give you live updates as that snow rolls in, how the forecast is trending, and get you ready for possibly an icy spot or two going into early tomorrow morning. So join us for those live updates tonight on 13 News at 10. That's coming up in about 90 minutes. Thanks for joining us here. Take it easy tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely be keeping you up to speed all throughout the rest of this week with more snow on the way. So thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your night.